Hi guys, my name is Jeannie. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Rare Beauty Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer. So I have the shade 44N. If you guys are interested in seeing my review on this foundation, my thoughts, and how it looks on me, then keep on watching. But before we do that, please like and subscribe. And when the video is over, let me know in the comments down below if you're going to be picking it up or if you're going to skip this launch. With that being said, let's hop right into the video. Okay guys, so I want to get right into the review. And I have the Rare Beauty Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer. And I have the shade 44N. It says that what it is a flexible tinted moisturizer that immediately blurs the skin with glowy light to medium coverage. Okay, light to medium, I don't know. I'm not like expecting it to be light to medium, but we'll see. And it says all while hydrating and protecting the skin from the sun. Because it says that it has 20 SPF in it, so if you guys have trouble like applying your SPF, that's just a cool way that you can get it within the skin tint. That's what else you need to know. Think no makeup in a bottle. This weightless, breathable, tinted formula blends like a dream into a blurred, hydrated, naturally radiant, and non-sticky finish that lasts. Okay, it says it has built-in sun protection, which we talked about, and it says that it has 24 flexible shades, and it says it's non-comedogenic, so that's great for people that are worried about acne. So I want to get into how to use it. To shake it up and then massage a few drops into the skin with your fingertips. It says that you can also use the liquid touch foundation brush that's sold separately or a damp sponge to blend. And it says for fuller coverage, just add a few more drops. So I wanted the shade 46C, but they didn't have it. But it's described as a medium deep with a cool undertone. And when I tried it on my chest, it seemed to fit perfectly, like I couldn't even see it. But unfortunately, they didn't have it, so I had to go with 44N, which is a medium deep with a neutral undertone. So basically the difference is just the undertone, because they're both medium deep. One is just neutral undertone and one is just cool undertone. I don't think I have a cool undertone, but it just seemed to work with me the best. So I went for 44N. It says that these shades are supposed to be like, you know, flexible. So the shades are supposed to be flexible. So let's see if the fact that I got 44N, if that's gonna make it look bad on me, because it is just a tad bit too light for me, I feel. I feel like 46C is a much better match. So let's see if it's really flexible enough to work on my skin, even though it is a little bit lighter. But before we do that, I wanna give you guys a shade reference. In the Fenty foundation, I'm 420, and for their skin tint, I wear the shade 20. So I wanna kind of compare the shades 44N and 20. This right here at the top is the Fenty Eavesdrop, and this is in the shade 20. I feel like I should turn my lights down a little bit. They seem so bright today. That's a little bit better. So this is the Eavesdrop, and this is a really good match for me in the shade 20. And this is how this shade looks. I'm gonna put the 44N from Rare Beauty right underneath. So you see that it's like a little bit lighter. Yeah. It is a little bit lighter. I can definitely see that. So I think that if you're a 20 in the skin tint, if you're a 20 in the Eavesdrop, I feel like 46C would be your best shade because it's my best shade. This one is definitely lighter, but I think that I can still work with it. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try my best to do that because it did say it was flexible. So when I blend it out fully, hopefully it doesn't look too crazy, but you can definitely see the difference in the colors. So yeah, if you're my skin tone, I would definitely go with 46C for sure. This is my first time trying a Rare Beauty product actually, but I heard the girls really like it, so I was like, you know what, let me try it and see, because I've never tried anything from her before. But her blushes really intrigue me, and I'm curious about her concealer as well, but this is my first product, so you know, I hope it doesn't disappoint. I'm gonna start with e.l.f. Putty Primer. I'm gonna put the Putty Primer on this side of my face. Just a little bit. I want to see if it makes any difference. This is the universal one. This one isn't matte or anything, but it's just supposed to be like smoothing. So I'm just gonna put it on this side of my face. And it told me to use my fingers, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna start with like maybe 2 little squeezes. This is just 2 dots, and I'm gonna start blending it. Okay, so like right here, I can definitely see like this is not a good shade for me. A good shade would have a little bit more depth to it. But as I'm blending it out, I feel like it doesn't look that bad, actually. Like off first impression, it's very, very soft. It feels very moisturizing like it claimed. And now that it's blended in mostly, like I definitely would need to just apply some bronzer because it's like a shade too light for me. But you know, it doesn't look that bad blended in. This is how it looks so far. I feel like my skin looks a little bit more blurred. It's nice actually. I like this formula. It feels very smooth. It was really easy to put on. Yeah, I have a little bit on my forehead. This is probably where it's gonna mess me up because, ooh Lord, I think I put too much right there. Yeah, like you can see the color difference. I'm definitely gonna need some bronzer up here. Same little 2 dots. Okay, so now I have it on both sides. I don't really see a difference between the primed and not primed side personally. It looks the same to me, but I do like how it looks on my skin. I feel like it looks really natural, really just like effortless. This is really the true definition of a tinted moisturizer, and it feels really, really nourishing. So, and it's super easy to put on also, so that's good. But I just hate that my hands always get messy, but you know, that's what a sink is for. My first impressions are that I like it, other than the color match, but I wanna see how it looks built up a little bit. I'm gonna apply like 2 dots there. Okay, so this is with the second layer applied, and I really like how juicy it makes my skin look. It makes it look like really hydrated without making me look greasy, because I do have oily skin, so I really don't want something that's gonna make me look greasy. And it looks really nice. It just looks like nice and plump, and I can tell that with a setting powder, it's gonna look amazing. Like I feel like I look really glowy. I don't know. Maybe that's just how I look in camera, but I feel like it looks really like radiant. Did you guys consider this like a medium coverage? I put like a little bit more, and I feel like it looks like kind of light to light medium, not like a full medium. I do want to see how it looks with the rest of my makeup finish. I'm gonna do a really light look. I'm gonna use my Bobbi Brown color corrector, and then I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Camo concealer and then set it with my One Size powder. Okay, so I put my e.l.f. Camo concealer on, and I'm gonna set with the One Size powder. It's the translucent. I'm just gonna use a little bit, probably a little bit less than I usually would, because this is such a lightweight foundation, so I don't want to use a lot of powder, but I want to use enough. I set my face with the translucent powder from One Size, and I feel like everything looks really nice and smooth. It doesn't look cakey or anything. It looks really natural, and I can still see some of my imperfections, but it is a tinted moisturizer, so I feel like that's kind of the point for it to look very skin-like. So I do like how it looks. I don't know how long this would wear throughout the day for me, because tinted moisturizers don't tend to last all day in general. It's not that type of product, but I do like how it looks on the initial application. I'm gonna put some bronzer on, come back, and then give you guys my final thoughts. So I have some mascara and some lip on, and I'm just gonna use my Mocha in my Sephora Micro Smooth powder just to like bronze up my face, because, you know, we know, you know. I definitely feel like I have a lot more life to me now that I have some bronzer on. Bronzer definitely helps it bring it back to life. My favorite blush, Bloom by Natasha Denona. Why do I always do that? It's like a highlighting blush, so it's like... So I'm finished, and I have to say that I really do like the way that my skin looks with this tinted moisturizer. I think that it looks really pretty. It was easy to apply and it feels very moisturizing. I can hardly feel anything on my face, so that's a plus if you don't like the feeling of heavy makeup. I really don't have any cons to this tinted moisturizer. I think that it's great that it has SPF 20 in it because I always forget to put on my SPF, which is like, I know that's a no-no, but like, you know, sometimes you're busy and you just don't have time to wait for it to dry or whatever. So I feel like this is really great if you're one of those people that are always on the go. It's not so much medium coverage to me because I do still see my, you know, imperfections peeking through, but at the same time, like, it's not a bad coverage. It definitely covers enough. It's not like nothing. It's definitely something covering. It's definitely light to like a light medium type of coverage, not like a full medium, but I think that it looks really nice. I think it covers enough for me personally. I do think that it offers a really nice natural skin-like look. So that's pretty much it for the review. Let me know if you guys have any questions about it down in the comments down below. And let me know what you thought about the foundation, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.